Hi, I'm Coop. Welcome to my kitchen, where I'd like to share some food and tips that have helped me and my family enjoy the way we eat healthy. Today, I would like to show you how I calculate calories of my meals using a spreadsheet. As an example, I'm going to use what I made for my family the other night. So we had two dishes, a baked chicken dish, which consisted of chicken thighs, olive oil, carrots, and onions, and a vegetable dish which consisted of zucchini noodles or zoodles, a frozen bag of stir-fry vegetable mix, a frozen bag of onion and peppers, and a can of garbanzo beans. Now for both of these, I'm going to calculate the total calories by adding up or summing, so equals sum of all of my ingredients. So just do that for any of your dishes that you're making. To calculate the calories of each individual ingredient, we are going to multiply the weight by the calories per gram. You can use calories per ounce or whatever weight measurement unit you want to use. And a real quick way to do that, to just fill in everything, is you can wait till you get that little plus sign like I had down there and just drag it down. Or there's another way to do it as well, which is wait till you get that plus sign and double left click, and that will autofill all the way down to your whatever's on your left hand side. And so now for the calories per gram, my chicken thighs were 160 divided by 112 grams, so 160 calories divided by 112 grams, which is about 4 ounces, which I found on my nutrition label. And then my olive oil, it's 130 calories per 15 grams, which is about a tablespoon. Now for my carrots and onions, those don't have a nutrition label, so I have to go and search. So 100 calories per 100 grams. I see that this is coming from the USDA. That's the top result. And that's good enough for me. And you can see, so that's 40 calories per 100. And so for me, I'm going to say that is 0.4 calories per gram. And now for my carrots. And as you see, for my carrots, I did not have that nice little chart up at top, so I'm going to have to just go through the different results and see what we get. But right now we're looking at 41 calories per 100 grams, and I'm going to see that we have that as well on several sites, and so that looks like a good one for me. So that would be 0.41 calories per gram. And now for my zoodles, and now for my vegetable dish, everything on here had a nutrition label, and so just going from that, it was 15 calories by 78 grams. And my stir-fry vegetables had 35 calories per 92 grams. My onions and peppers frozen bag had 20 calories per 75 grams. And my garbanzo beans had 120 calories per 130 grams. And now I'm going to fill out my weight, and as you'll notice as I put in the weights, my total calories will start to populate. So I had to weigh out my chicken thighs, and I had 1,104 grams. And I had 22 grams, which is about a tablespoon and a half of my olive oil, 582 grams of carrots, and 588 grams of onions. Now for my zoodles, I had 555 grams. For my stir-fry vegetables, I had 454 grams, which is about a pound. For my onions and peppers, that was once again a frozen bag. I had 340 grams. And for my canned garbanzo beans, I had 439 grams. And so now we can see that I have total calories. As I let these cook, I did a calculation for my calories per gram for my entire dish, which is just going to be total calories divided by the weight. And since we haven't weighed out anything yet, we're going to have an error here, but once we fill this in, we'll be good. We'll just do the same for that. Before I cooked either of my meals, I actually weighed out my baking tray and my pan that I used. So we're just going to, my baking tray weighed 2,192 grams. And this is going to be, this is the wrong number. And my pot for my vegetables weighed 1,772 grams. So that is the weight of my baking tray and my pan. And after cooking and let everything cool down, I'm ready to get the total weight of the dish. And since I've previously weighed out what I cooked in, I can actually just stick that onto my scale and see what the total dish weighs. So the meal, or my baked chicken dish, plus the weight of the baking dish, and that total weight was 4,456 grams. So you'll want to subtract that, and as you can see, the total weight of the meal comes to about 2,264 grams. And then I'll just do the same for that for my vegetable dish. And so that came out to 2,691 grams of the meal plus the pot, which means that I would have about 1,619 grams worth of vegetable dish in there. And actually, since I send this out to my family for them to read, so that they know what the calorie count is, I like to make it look just a little bit nicer so they can easily see what things are. So I put borders around it, and then I also highlight the total calories for the meal. And now, hopefully this will help you calculate things easier. I find it easier than trying to use a calculator on my phone and work everything out on a piece of paper. That way I can actually kind of have an idea about what I'm going to make, and then find any information that I need to, like for my carrots and onions, and then just be able to insert things into their correct fields as I weigh them out, whether it be the raw ingredients before I cook or the final weight of the dish. Thanks for stopping by. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. You can check out my Instagram at n_coops_kitchen. Now go make some great tasting food.